Welcome back to Sleepy English Academy. Today, we'll be learning English through audio listening. So, get comfortable and close your eyes.
Once upon a time, a tiny blue fish named Finn lived in a sparkling coral reef. He loved swimming around the colorful coral castles and playing chase with his shimmering friends. But Finn had a big problem. He was very shy. Whenever bigger fish swam by, Finn would hide behind a seahorse. He even hid from the friendly stingrays who offered him rides on their backs. Finn longed to join in the fun, but shyness held him back. One day, a brave little shrimp named Shelly saw Finn hiding. "Why are you all alone?" she asked. Finn mumbled about being shy. Shelly smiled. "Don't worry, Finn," she said. "Let's make a game." Shelly and Finn swam through the reef, pretending to be explorers. They peeked inside empty shells, giggled at funny-looking sea cucumbers, and even raced a gentle sea turtle. Finn forgot all about being shy as they played. By the end of the day, Finn wasn't hiding anymore. He was laughing and talking with all his friends, even the bigger fish. He learned that playing with friends made him feel brave and happy. From that day on, Finn wasn't the shyest fish anymore. He knew that even the stories woven into ancient dialects and the secrets whispered in the rustle of turning pages. Her mentor was Elias, a wizened old man with eyes that held the wisdom of ages and fingers that danced across ancient scrolls with practiced ease. He wasn't just a librarian. He was the keeper of stories, the protector of a vast collection of languages, both spoken and written, ensuring they weren't lost to the sands of time. One day, an unsettling silence fell over the library. The once vibrant cacophony of whispered translations and crackling pages ceased, replaced by an eerie stillness. The ancient scrolls that lined the walls, repositories of forgotten languages, began to fade, their words dissolving into indecipherable scribbles. Elias, his brow furrowed with worry, explained a grave threat. The devourer of tongues, a mythical entity who thrived on silence, had awakened. It fed on the essence of languages, plunging the world into a monotonous existence devoid of stories and understanding. Determined to save the languages and restore the library's symphony of voices, Lyra volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of lost languages, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Elias's enchanted quill, imbued with the power of forgotten tongues, and a satchel filled with blank scrolls, Lyra embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting corridors lined with books whose pages whispered forgotten languages, and across silent chambers where statues of storytellers stood frozen mid-gesture. She encountered creatures born from silence, their forms twisted and indistinct, and navigated through a labyrinth where communication was lost and meaning dissolved. Finally, guided by the faint echoes of forgotten words resonating within her quill, Lyra reached a towering obsidian monolith, the Devourer's heart. The entity, a swirling vortex of silence and forgotten meanings, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Lyra, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Languages weren't just words. They were stories waiting to be told, bridges between cultures and echoes of humanity's rich tapestry. Taking a deep breath, Lyra began to write. With a flourish of her quill, she filled the blank scrolls with stories, tales of bravery whispered in ancient dialects, poems of love penned in forgotten tongues, and songs of hope scribed in lost languages. Each story, infused with the vibrant tapestry of human experience, echoed through the labyrinth. The devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of voices and the power of narrative, faltered. The stolen languages, awakened by Lyra's stories, began to shimmer faintly within its dark form. Seizing her opportunity, Lyra wove a story of the devourer itself, a tale of loneliness and isolation born from a lack of understanding. The story, filled with empathy and a yearning for connection, resonated deep within the entity. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen languages in a dazzling display of forgotten tongues. The labyrinth walls pulsed with vibrant glyphs. The statues of storytellers came alive, and the once silent chambers echoed with the symphony of 1,000 languages. Lyra emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the library once again humming with the music of languages. Elias, his eyes filled with pride, declared Lyra his successor, the next keeper of stories. Together, they continued to collect and preserve languages, ensuring no story was ever lost to time. Lyra, forever grateful for the power of narrative, became a bridge between cultures and forgotten tongues, reminding everyone that even the most obscure dialect held a story waiting to be heard, a melody waiting to enrich the symphony of human experience.
The maker of melodies and the city of silent harmony. In a bustling port city where the rhythmic clang of ship bells mingled with the salty tang of the sea air, lived a young girl named Omori. Unlike other children who chased gulls and climbed rigging, Omori dreamt of music. She yearned to understand the language of crashing waves, the symphony of the wind whistling through the sails, and the stories whispered in the creaking timbers of ancient ships. Her grandfather, Matteo, a weathered sailor with eyes that held the glint of 1,000 sunsets and a calloused hand that strummed a weathered lute, was the city's revered maker of melodies. He wasn't just a musician, he possessed the unique ability to weave the sounds of the city, the laughter of children, the rhythmic hammering of shipwrights, the mournful calls of seagulls, into captivating melodies that brought harmony and joy to the bustling port. One day, an unsettling silence descended upon the once vibrant city. The rhythmic clanging of the ship bells ceased, replaced by an eerie stillness. The once cheerful shouts of sailors and merchants vanished, replaced by a heavy quietude. The very essence of the city, its music, had been stolen. Matteo, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of melodies, a mythical creature said to thrive on discord, had awakened. It fed on the city's vibrant sounds, leaving behind a deafening silence that threatened to tear the community apart. Determined to save the city's music and restore its harmony, Omori volunteered to venture into the Cacophony Cliffs, the Devourer's domain. armed with Matteo's enchanted lute, imbued with the essence of the city's symphony, and a satchel filled with seashells that held the whispers of the ocean, Omori set sail on a rickety boat. Her journey took her through treacherous waters where the wind howled discordant tunes and monstrous creatures, born from noise pollution, lurked beneath the waves. She encountered abandoned ships, their decks littered with broken instruments, and navigated through a desolate soundscape devoid of the city's vibrant melodies. Finally, guided by the faint echoes of stolen music resonating within her seashells, Omori reached a towering cliff face, the Devourer's lair. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of discarded instruments and stolen melodies, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Omori, but then she remembered Matteo's teachings. Music wasn't just entertainment, it was a language that brought people together, a bridge between cultures, and a way to express the deepest emotions of the human spirit. Taking a deep breath, Omori began to play. With nimble fingers, she coaxed a melody from her enchanted lute, weaving the sounds of the sea, the crashing waves, the calls of gulls, the rhythmic creaking of the boat, into a harmonious song. As she played, the seashells chimed in, adding the whispers of the ocean to her melody. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the beauty of the music, faltered. The stolen melodies, awakened by Omori's song, began to stir faintly within its form. She played with increasing passion, weaving in the city's stolen sounds, the laughter of children, the rhythmic hammering, the mournful cries of gulls. With a deafening screech, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen melodies in a dazzling display of sound and light. The cliffs vibrated with music, the abandoned ships came alive with the ghosts of forgotten tunes, and the once silent city erupted in a joyous symphony. Omori returned a hero, the city's music echoing through every bustling street and salty breeze. Matteo, his eyes filled with pride, declared Omori his successor, the next maker of melodies. Together, they continued to weave the city's sounds into captivating melodies, ensuring harmony and joy remained at the heart of the bustling port. Omori, forever grateful for the power of music, became a bridge between the city and the sea, reminding everyone that even the most discordant sounds could be transformed into a beautiful symphony, a testament to the unifying power of music.
The Dream Weaver and the Fading Tapestry. In a village nestled beneath a canopy of ancient trees, where fireflies danced like living constellations and whispers of forgotten dreams drifted on the night wind, lived a curious young boy named Finn. Unlike other children who chased fireflies and built forts, Finn dreamt of dreams. He yearned to understand the intricate patterns of the subconscious, the vibrant landscapes of slumber, and the forgotten stories woven into the fabric of dreams. His mentor was Alara, a woman with eyes that shimmered like moonlight and hands that moved with the grace of a spider weaving its web. She wasn't just a storyteller. She was the Dream Weaver, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between the waking world and the fantastical realm of dreams. One starlit night, an unsettling stillness descended upon the village. The once vibrant dreamscapes, usually filled with fantastical creatures and vivid colors, became faded on the vibrant essence of dreams, leaving behind a desolate dreamscape and a world devoid of imagination. Determined to save the dreamscapes and restore the villagers' restful slumber, Finn volunteered to venture into the Shadowlands, the Nightmare Weaver's domain. Armed with Alara's enchanted spool of dream thread, imbued with the power of imagination, and a pouch filled with luminous dream dust, Finn embarked on his perilous journey. His path led him through barren plains where fragmented memories skittered like dust devils, and across treacherous chasms where echoes of forgotten dreams whispered on the wind. He encountered creatures born from nightmares, their forms grotesque and terrifying, and navigated through a landscape devoid of the vibrant colors and fantastical creatures of a healthy dreamscape. Finally, guided by the faint glow of the dream dust, Finn reached a towering obsidian castle, the Nightmare Weaver's lair. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of discarded dreams and forgotten fears, loomed before him. Fear threatened to consume Finn, but then he remembered Alara's teachings. Dreams weren't just escapes from reality, they were journeys of self-discovery, reflections of one's deepest desires, and a wellspring of creativity. Taking a deep breath, Finn began to weave. With nimble fingers, he used the dream thread and his imagination to weave a vibrant tapestry. He wove stories of courage, of love, of soaring through the clouds on the back of a giant beetle. As he weaved, the fragmented memories in the air coalesced, forming a tapestry depicting the village bustling with life and creativity. The Nightmare Weaver, momentarily stunned by the vibrancy of the dreamscape, faltered. The stolen dreams, awakened by Finn's creation, began to shimmer faintly within its dark form. Seizing his opportunity, Finn wove the dreams of the villagers, a baker dreaming of a flying whisk, a carpenter dreaming of a talking toolbox. These whimsical dreams, filled with the essence of hope and playfulness, resonated deep within the creature. With a deafening roar, the Nightmare Weaver erupted, spewing forth the stolen dreams in a dazzling display of light and color. The desolate plains bloomed with vibrant landscapes. Forgotten creatures returned to their fantastical forms, and the village, once again, drifted off to sleep with the promise of vivid dreamscapes. Finn emerged from the Shadowlands a hero, the vibrant tapestries of dreams restored. Alara, her eyes filled with pride, declared Finn the next dream weaver. Together, they continued to mend the who chased shooting stars and built sky forts. Lyra dreamt of the cosmos. She yearned to understand the language of the stars, the stories etched upon celestial bodies, and the secrets whispered by the swirling nebulae. Her mentor was Silas, a wizened old astronomer with eyes that held the glint of a distant supernova and hands gnarled from years of charting the heavens. He wasn't just an astronomer. He was the star cartographer, a guardian who meticulously mapped the ever-shifting constellations, ensuring celestial navigation remained accurate. One moonless night, an unsettling silence descended upon the observatory. The once vibrant tapestry of stars dimmed, their celestial whispers replaced by an eerie stillness. The ancient star charts, meticulously compiled over generations, began to fade, their constellations dissolving into a meaningless jumble. Silas, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling prophecy. The devourer of starlight, a mythical entity said to feed on celestial light, had awoken. It devoured the whispers of the stars, plunging the universe into an unintelligible darkness and hindering celestial navigation for all who relied on the stars. Determined to save the stars and restore their celestial whispers, Lyra volunteered to venture into the void, the devourer's domain. Armed with Silas's enchanted astrolabe, imbued with the power of starlight, and a vial of captured stardust, Lyra embarked on her perilous journey through the inky blackness. Her path led her through desolate stretches of space, littered with the wreckage of forgotten spaceships, and across swirling nebulas where the echoes of extinguished stars whined like mournful spirits. She encountered monstrous creatures born from cosmic dust, their forms shifting and ever-changing, and navigated through a chilling emptiness devoid of the celestial whispers and familiar constellations. Finally, guided by the faint echo of starlight resonating within her astrolabe, Lyra reached a swirling vortex of darkness, the devourer's lair. The creature, a grotesque entity composed of stolen starlight and the silence of extinguished stars, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Lyra, but then she remembered Silas's teachings. The stars weren't just points of light, they were stories etched in constellations, celestial guides, and a testament to the vastness and wonder of the universe. Taking a deep breath, Lyra began to map. With a practiced hand, she used the captured stardust and her enchanted astrolabe to recreate the constellations on the fabric of space itself. As she mapped the constellations, imbued with the stories of their celestial origins, pulsed with a faint light. The stolen whispers of the stars, awakened by Lyra's meticulous work, began to flicker faintly within the devourer's dark form. Sensing her opportunity, Lyra wove stories into the constellations, tales of brave explorers navigating by the stars, of ancient civilizations worshipping celestial bodies, and of the interconnectedness of all things within the vast cosmos. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen starlight in a dazzling display of celestial brilliance. The darkness of the void shimmered with constellations, the nebulas pulsed with vibrant colors, and the once silent universe roared back to life with a symphony of celestial whispers. Lyra emerged from the void a hero, the whispers of the stars echoing through the vast emptiness. Silas, his eyes filled with pride, declared Lyra the next star cartographer. Together, they continued to map the ever-shifting constellations, ensuring celestial navigation remained accurate. Lyra, forever grateful for the wonder of the cosmos, became a bridge between humanity and the stars, reminding everyone of the power of stories to illuminate the darkness and the awe-inspiring beauty whispered by the celestial bodies that adorn the night sky.
The whisper to the wind and the song of the sand dunes. In a vibrant oasis nestled amongst a sea of endless sand dunes, where the wind sang ancient melodies and whispers of forgotten stories, danced on the hot air, lived a young boy named Kale. Unlike other children who chased sand lizards and climbed dunes, Kale dreamt of the wind. He yearned to understand its ever-changing song, the stories carried on its breath, and the secrets whispered through the swaying grasses. His grandmother, Zahara, a woman with eyes as deep and mysterious as the desert itself and hands wrinkled like sun-baked parchment, was the revered whisperer to the wind. She wasn't just a storyteller. She possessed the unique ability to communicate with the wind, ensuring harmony between the oasis and the unforgiving desert beyond. One scorching day, an unsettling silence descended upon the oasis. The once vibrant wind, usually carrying the laughter of children and the murmur of conversation, stilled. The sand dunes, normally rippling in a mesmerizing dance, stood frozen in time. The oasis itself began to feel the harsh bite of the unforgiving desert. Zahara, her face etched with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of songs, a mythical entity said to thrive on silence, had awakened. It consumed the wind's melodies, plunging the desert into a monotonous existence devoid of communication and the vital warnings carried on the wind of approaching sandstorms. Determined to save the wind's song and restore harmony to the oasis, Kale volunteered to venture into the Whispering Canyons, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Zahara's enchanted seashell, imbued with the power of forgotten winds, and a pouch filled with shimmering desert sand, Kale embarked on his perilous journey. His path led him through towering canyons where the wind once howled forgotten lullabies, and across vast sand flats where petrified remnants of ancient wind instruments lay scattered like bleached bones. He encountered creatures born from silence, their forms twisted and silent, and navigated through a desolate landscape devoid of the wind's life-giving songs. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a forgotten wind song resonating within his seashell, Kale reached a towering obsidian monolith, the Devourer's heart. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of silenced instruments and stolen melodies, loomed before him. Fear threatened to consume Kale, but then he remembered Zahara's teachings. The wind wasn't just air. It was a storyteller, a carrier of news, and a force that sculpted the very landscape. Taking a deep breath, Kale began to listen. With a focused mind, he used the desert sand and his enchanted seashell to recreate the wind's song. He filled the silence with the whispers of ancient sand dunes, the laughter of children carried on the breeze, and the mournful cries of desert birds. The devourer, momentarily stunned by the familiar melodies, faltered. The stolen songs, awakened by Kale's creation, began to stir faintly within its dark form. He whispered stories of the oasis's resilience, of the importance of communication, and of the beauty found in the ever-changing song of the wind. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen songs in a breathtaking display of sand and wind. The canyons echoed with forgotten lullabies. The sand dunes danced in a mesmerizing waltz, and the wind, once again, carried the vital song of the desert across the land. Kale emerged from the whispering canyons a hero, the oasis alive with the wind's melody. Zahara, her eyes filled with pride, declared Kale the next whisperer to the wind. Together, they continued to listen to the wind's song, ensuring harmony between the oasis and the desert. Kale, forever grateful for the power of listening, became a bridge between the community and the wind, reminding everyone of the stories whispered on the breeze and the importance of communication in the face of silence.
The Weaver of Time and the Lost Tapestry. In a hidden valley shrouded in perpetual mist, where time flowed like a meandering river and whispers of forgotten eras echoed through the ancient ruins, lived a curious young girl named Elara. Unlike other children who chased butterflies and played hide-and-seek amongst the ruins, Elara dreamt of time. She yearned to understand its intricate patterns, the stories woven into its fabric, and the secrets whispered by the crumbling monuments. Her mentor was Corvus, a wizened old historian with eyes that held the glint of 1,000 sunrises and hands that threadbare. The seasons ceased their rhythmic dance, the days blurred into one another, and the whispers of the past faded into an indistinguishable silence. Corvus, his face etched with worry, explained a terrifying threat. The Devourer of Moments, a mythical entity fueled by chaos, had awakened. It devoured significant moments from time, leaving behind a desolate tapestry and a world devoid of history and learning. Determined to save the tapestry and restore the flow of time, Elara volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of lost moments, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Corvus's enchanted loom, imbued with the power of time's flow, and a satchel filled with ancient artifacts, Elara embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting corridors where echoes of forgotten moments flickered like dying embers and across barren chambers where dusty relics lay scattered like forgotten toys. She encountered creatures born from temporal anomalies, their forms shifting and warped, and navigated through a desolate landscape devoid of the vibrant tapestry of a well-preserved timeline. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a lost moment resonating within her loom, Elara reached a towering obsidian gate, the Devourer's Maw. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stolen moments and fragmented timelines, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Elara, but then she remembered Corvus's teachings. Time wasn't just a continuous flow, it was a tapestry woven with moments of joy, sorrow, triumph, and failure. Taking a deep breath, Elara began to weave. With nimble fingers, she used the ancient artifacts and her enchanted loom to recreate the tapestry of time. She wove in moments of great societal achievements, acts of personal courage, and the quiet joys of everyday life. As she weaved, the fragmented echoes of lost moments coalesced, forming a vibrant tapestry that depicted humanity's journey through the ages. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the richness of the tapestry, faltered. The stolen moments, awakened by Elara's creation, began to shimmer faintly within its dark form. She wove stories of the consequences of lost history, the dangers of a chaotic timeline, and the importance of learning from the past to forge a better future. With a deafening screech, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen moments in a dazzling display of light and color. The desolate corridors bloomed with vibrant scenes from history, the dusty relics transformed back into artifacts of forgotten civilizations, and the flow of time, once again, rippled through the valley. Ilara emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the tapestry of time restored to its vibrant grandeur.
Stories hidden beneath furrowed brows and playful winks, and the secrets carried on the wind. Her mentor was Elias, a wise old storyteller with a voice that held the echoes of 1,000 tales and eyes that sparkled with the joy of human interaction. He wasn't just a storyteller, he was the keeper of whispers, a guardian who ensured the city's vibrant soundscape thrived, fostering empathy and understanding through the art of communication. One day, an unsettling silence descended upon the once bustling marketplace. The lively chatter, the rhythmic hammering of artisans, and the calls of street vendors vanished, replaced by a suffocating quietude. Faces, usually animated with laughter or etched with worry, became emotionless masks. Elias, his face etched with dread, explained a chilling prophecy. The devourer of voices, a mythical entity that thrived on isolation and misunderstanding, had awakened. It fed on the city's whispers, leaving behind a hollow echo chamber and a community teetering on the brink of discord. Determined to save the city's voices and restore its vibrant soundscape, Omori volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of echoes, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Elias's enchanted mask, imbued with the power of forgotten emotions, and a pouch filled with shimmering seashells that captured whispers from the ocean, Omori embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting tunnels where echoes of forgotten arguments bounced off the damp stone walls and across desolate chambers where statues of storytellers stood frozen mid-gesture. She encountered creatures born from silence, their forms twisted and indistinct, and navigated through a labyrinth devoid of the symphony of human interaction. Finally, guided by the faint echoes of lost whispers resonating within the seashells, Omori reached a towering obsidian monolith, the Devourer's Heart. The creature, a grotesque entity composed of stolen emotions and stifled communication, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Omori, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Whispers weren't just sounds, they were bridges between hearts, expressions of joy and sorrow, and the very lifeblood of human connection. Taking a deep breath, Omori began to speak. With a gentle voice, she used the mask and the captured whispers to recreate the symphony of the city. She spoke stories of bravery whispered in hushed tones, jokes shared between friends, and lullabies sung to children. Each story, infused with the raw emotions of human experience, echoed through the labyrinth. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of emotions, faltered. The stolen voices, awakened by Omori's storytelling, began to stir faintly within its dark form. She spoke stories of the dangers of isolation, the importance of empathy, and the beauty of human connection. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen voices in a dazzling display of sound and light. The labyrinth walls pulsed with forgotten laughter, the statues of storytellers came alive, and the once silent chambers erupted with a harmonious symphony of human interaction. Omori emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the city's voices restored to their full vibrancy. Elias, his eyes brimming with pride, declared Omori the next keeper of whispers. Together, they continued to nurture the city's soundscape, ensuring no voice was ever stifled. Omori, forever grateful for the power of human connection, became a bridge between hearts, reminding everyone of the stories whispered on the wind and the importance of communication in building a vibrant, empathetic community.
The Painter of Dreams and the Gallery of Forgotten Memories. In a village nestled amidst rolling hills where fireflies danced like living embers and the scent of lavender hung heavy in the air, lived a curious young boy named Finn. Unlike other children who chased butterflies and built forts in the sprawling meadows, Finn dreamt of memories. He yearned to understand the vivid hues of cherished moments, the poignant shades of loss, and the kaleidoscope of emotions etched into the canvas of one's mind. His mentor was Alara, a woman with eyes as warm as a summer sunset and hands that caressed canvases with an artist's intuition. She wasn't just a painter, she was the painter of dreams, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between the conscious world and the realm of dreams, preserving precious memories within the subconscious. One starlit night, an unsettling stillness descended upon the village. The once vibrant dreamscapes, usually bustling with childhood laughter and cherished moments, became faded canvases, their colors muted and details blurred. The villagers woke up with a gnawing sense of unease, their most cherished memories dulled and fragmented. Ilara, her brow furrowed with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of memories, a mythical entity said to thrive on forgotten experiences, had awoken. It devoured the colors and emotions of memories, leaving behind a desolate dreamscape and a community teetering on the brink of emotional detachment. Determined to save the memories and restore the village's dreamscapes, Finn volunteered to venture into the faded gallery, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Alara's enchanted brush, imbued with the power of recollection, and a vial of shimmering dream essence captured from fireflies, Finn embarked on his perilous journey. His path led him through barren corridors where echoes of forgotten laughter hung like dusty cobwebs and across desolate chambers where portraits of smiling faces were reduced to blank canvases. He encountered creatures born from neglect, their forms wispy and indistinct, and navigated through a labyrinth devoid of the vibrant colors and cherished moments of a healthy dreamscape. Finally, guided by the faint glow of the dream essence, Finn reached a towering obsidian archway, the Devourer's entrance. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stolen memories and forgotten experiences, loomed before him. Fear threatened to consume Finn, but then he remembered Alara's teachings. Memories weren't just mental snapshots, they were the foundation of who we are, the tapestry of our joys and sorrows, and the wellspring of our creativity. Taking a deep breath, Finn began to paint. With a practiced hand, he used the dream essence and his enchanted brush to recreate the village's forgotten memories. He painted scenes of first loves under the starlit sky, heartwarming family gatherings, and childhood adventures filled with laughter and wonder. As he painted, the faded canvases within the gallery began to shimmer with color, the stolen memories drawn back to their rightful place. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of emotions, faltered. It pulsed with a faint light as the stolen memories reawakened within its form. With a gentle touch, Finn painted the Devourer itself, a once vibrant entity forgotten and neglected. In that act of recognition, the creature seemed to sigh with relief. With a deafening shimmer, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen memories in a dazzling display of colors and emotions. The desolate corridors bloomed with vibrant scenes, the portraits regained their smiles, and the dreamscapes of the village, once again, pulsed with the vibrant hues of cherished memories. Finn emerged from the faded gallery a hero, the village's memories restored to their full brilliance. Elara, her eyes filled with pride, declared Finn the next painter of dreams. Together, they continued to watch over the dreamscapes, ensuring the village's memories remained vivid and cherished. Finn, forever grateful for the power of remembrance, became a bridge between the villagers and their past, reminding everyone of the importance of holding on to the moments that shape them, for they are the colors that paint the canvas of one's life.
The Keeper of Echoes and the Whispering Wilds. High atop a windswept mountain peak, where the clouds brushed against the ancient stone monastery and the whispers of forgotten lore danced on the biting wind, lived a young woman named Amari. Unlike other monks who meditated in serene silence and transcribed ancient scriptures, Amari dreamt of echoes. She yearned to understand the whispers carried on the wind, the stories etched into the gnarled trees, and the secrets held within the heart of the wild. Her mentor was Kale, an old monk with eyes that mirrored the vastness of the sky and hands gnarled like the roots of ancient pines. He wasn't just a teacher. He was the keeper of echoes, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between the human world and the whispering wilds, fostering harmony through the language of nature. One day, an unsettling quietude descended upon the monastery. The once vibrant whispers of the wind through the pines fell silent, replaced by an unnatural stillness. The whispers of animals, the rustling of leaves, and the gurgling of streams, the vibrant symphony of the wild, became a chilling silence. Kale, his brow furrowed with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of nature's voice, a mythical entity fueled by human disregard for the natural world, had awakened. It devoured the echoes of the wild, leaving behind a desolate landscape and a community teetering on the brink of environmental destruction. Determined to save the echoes and restore twisting canyons where petrified echoes of lost animal songs resonated like mournful cries, and across barren plains where the wind once howled with the fury of a storm, but now blew silent and empty. She encountered creatures born from neglect, their forms twisted parodies of animals, and navigated through a desolate labyrinth devoid of the vibrant tapestry of a healthy ecosystem. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a babbling stream held within a pebble, Amari reached a towering obsidian monolith, the Devourer's Heart. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of silenced voices and forgotten wonders, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Amari, but then she remembered Kale's teachings. Echoes weren't just sounds. They were the voice of the wild, the language of the creatures, and the music of a healthy, interconnected world. Taking a deep breath, Amari began to listen. With a focused mind, she tapped the pebbles against the staff, recreating the echoes of the wild. The babbling streams, the rustling leaves, the calls of birds, each sound infused with the life force of nature, echoed through the canyons. The stolen echoes, awakened by Amari's actions, began to stir faintly within the devourer's form. She spoke stories of the interconnectedness of life, the dangers of environmental destruction, and the beauty of a world teeming with life. Each word, a testament to the vital role of nature, resonated with the devourer. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen echoes in a dazzling display of sound and light. The desolate canyons bloomed with vibrant landscapes. The petrified echoes morphed back into the calls of animals, and the wind, once again, carried the vibrant symphony of the whispering wilds. Amari emerged from the whispering canyons a hero, the voice of the wild echoing through the mountains once again. Kale, his eyes filled with pride, declared Amari the next keeper of echoes. Together, they continued to listen to the whispers of the wild, ensuring the delicate balance remained intact. Amari, forever grateful for the interconnectedness of all things, became a bridge between humanity and nature, reminding everyone to listen to the whispers of the wind, the songs of the creatures, and the echoes of a healthy planet.
The weaver of words and the unwritten symphony. In a bustling library nestled amongst towering redwoods, where the once vibrant cacophony of hushed conversations and the rhythmic turning of pages ceased, replaced by an eerie stillness. The ancient manuscripts, repositories of untold stories, began to fade, their words dissolving into indecipherable scribbles. Elias, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling prophecy. The devourer of unspoken stories, a mythical entity said to thrive on stifled creativity, had awakened. It devoured the potential for new narratives, leaving behind a desolate library devoid of inspiration and a world teetering on the brink of a monotonous existence. Determined to save the potential for stories and restore the library's symphony of voices, Lyra volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of lost ideas, the devourer's domain. Armed with Elias's enchanted quill, imbued with the essence of untold tales, and a satchel filled with shimmering feathers, each one capturing a fragment of a forgotten melody, Lyra embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting corridors where echoes of unimagined stories flickered like dying embers and across silent chambers where statues of forgotten writers sat frozen mid-gesture. She encountered creatures born from stagnation, their forms misshapen and uninspired, and navigated through a labyrinth devoid of the vibrant tapestry of a thriving literary landscape. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a forgotten melody resonating within the feathers, Lyra reached a towering obsidian monolith, the Devourer's Heart. The creature, a grotesque collage of unformed ideas and stifled emotions, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Lyra, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Silence wasn't an absence, it was a canvas waiting to be painted with words, a space for contemplation before creation, and the fertile ground from which stories bloom. Taking a deep breath, Lyra began to write. With a flourish of her quill, she filled the blank pages with the melody captured in the feathers, weaving a symphony of unspoken emotions and unformed ideas. The potential for stories, awakened by Lyra's writing, began to stir faintly within the Devourer's dark form. She wrote stories of bravery whispered in the language of courage, poems of love penned in the ink of longing, and fantastical narratives born from the quiet wonder of the world. Each story, infused with the raw potential of human experience, echoed through the labyrinth. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the potential for stories in a dazzling display of light and sound. The labyrinth walls pulsed with forgotten concepts, the statues of writers came alive with renewed inspiration, and the once silent library, once again, hummed with the vibrant symphony of unspoken stories waiting to be written. Lyra emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the library's potential for stories overflowing. Elias, his eyes brimming with pride, declared Lyra the next weaver of words. Together, they continued to nurture the library's potential, ensuring no story remained untold. Lyra, forever grateful for the power of the blank page, became a bridge between the spoken and unspoken, reminding everyone that even the quietest corners of the mind held the potential for a masterpiece, waiting to be woven into the ever-expanding tapestry of human narrative.
The Alchemist of Starlight and the Fated Constellation. In a bustling observatory perched atop a dormant volcano, where constellations glittered like scattered gemstones and the whispers of distant galaxies danced on the electromagnetic waves, lived a curious young woman named Lyra. Unlike other astronomers who meticulously charted celestial bodies and analyzed data streams, Lyra dreamt of alchemy. She yearned to understand the essence of starlight, the stories woven into constellations, and the potential for transformation hidden within the vast cosmos. Her mentor was Silas, a wizened old astronomer with a mind as vast as the observable universe and hands that held the calluses of 1,000 experiments. He wasn't just an astronomer. He was the alchemist of starlight, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between stability and change within the cosmos, harnessing the power of starlight to maintain the celestial order. One night, an unsettling anomaly flickered across the observatory screens. A once vibrant constellation, the Great Weaver, began to dim, its stars losing their brilliance and its celestial threads fraying at the edges. The anomaly spread like a cosmic virus, threatening to unravel the entire tapestry of constellations. Silas, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling legend. The Weaver of Shadows, a mythical entity fueled by stagnation, had awoken. It devoured the celestial energy that fueled change within constellations, leaving them frozen in time, and the universe devoid of its capacity for innovation and evolution. Determined to reignite the celestial energy and restore the dynamism of the constellations, Lyra volunteered to venture into the nebula of lost potential, the Weaver of Shadows domain. Armed with Silas's enchanted astrolabe, imbued with the essence of celestial evolution, and a vial of captured stardust that shimmered with the potential for change, Lyra embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through swirling nebulas where forgotten constellations flickered like dying embers, and across vast expanses of empty space littered with the wreckage of spaceships that dared to defy the stagnant order. She encountered creatures born from cosmic stagnation, their forms rigid and unchanging, and navigated through a desolate expanse devoid of the vibrant tapestry of a dynamic universe. Finally, guided by the faint echo of celestial energy resonating within the captured stardust, Lyra reached a towering obsidian sphere, the Weaver of Shadows' heart. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stagnant constellations and stifled celestial evolution, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Lyra, but then she remembered Silas's teachings. Starlight wasn't just light. It was the fuel of change, the potential for new formations, and the ever-evolving tapestry of the cosmos. Taking a deep breath, Lyra began to work. With a practiced hand, she used the captured stardust and her enchanted astrolabe to revitalize the Great Weaver constellation. She weaved in vibrant new stars, shifted its celestial threads to reflect the ever-changing cosmos, and imbued it with the essence of transformation. As she worked, the once faded constellation pulsed with renewed energy, its celestial threads shimmering with the potential for change. The Weaver of Shadows, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of celestial energy, faltered. The stolen potential for change, awakened by Lyra's work, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. She spoke stories of the universe's relentless evolution, the importance of embracing change, and the beauty of a cosmos that could rewrite its own narrative. With a deafening roar, the Weaver of Shadows erupted, spewing forth the stolen potential for change in a dazzling display of celestial light and energy. The stagnant nebulas bloomed with forgotten constellations, the wreckage of spaceships shimmered with the potential for new journeys, and the once dormant universe, once again, hummed with the vibrant energy of celestial transformation. Lyra emerged from the nebula a hero, the constellations shimmering with renewed brilliance. Silas, his eyes filled with pride, declared Lyra the next alchemist of starlight. Together, they continued to study the cosmos, ensuring the delicate balance between stability and change remained intact. Lyra, forever grateful for the transformative power of starlight, became a bridge between the static and the dynamic, reminding everyone of the universe's potential for endless change, a story forever being rewritten in the tapestry of constellations.
The Weaver of Dreams and the Nightmare Labyrinth. Deep within a hidden valley veiled by perpetual mist, where dreams danced on the wind like fireflies and whispered anxieties swirled in the ancient trees, lived a young boy named Finn. Unlike other children who chased butterflies and built forts in the sprawling meadows, Finn dreamt of nightmares. He yearned to understand the twisted logic of fears, the chilling imagery that fueled anxieties, and the potential for growth hidden within the darkest corners of the mind. His mentor was Alara, a woman with eyes as deep and mysterious as the ocean and hands that soothed troubled spirits with practiced ease. She wasn't just a dream interpreter. She was the Weaver of Dreams, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between peaceful slumber and the realm of nightmares, fostering emotional well-being through the power of dreamscapes. One unsettling night, a wave of terror swept through the valley. Once vibrant dreamscapes, usually filled with playful adventures and comforting imagery, became twisted landscapes, their colors muted and warped by fear. Waking villagers clutched at their sheets, their faces etched with the lingering effects of the nightmares that had plagued
their creative spark seemingly extinguished. Elias, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of imagination, a mythical entity fueled by conformity and stagnation, had awakened. It devoured the unique pathways and uncharted territories within dreams, leaving behind a desolate dreamscape and a community teetering on the brink of a monotonous existence. Determined to restore the boundless potential of dreams and guide the villagers back to their own unique landscapes, Lyra volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of lost paths, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Elias's enchanted compass, imbued with the power of forgotten dream journeys, and a satchel filled with shimmering dream wisps, each one capturing a fragment of an uncharted territory, Lyra embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting corridors where echoes of forgotten adventures shimmered like dying embers, and across barren plains littered with the wreckage of forgotten dreamscapes. She encountered creatures born from conformity, their forms dull and unimaginative, and navigated through a desolate labyrinth devoid of the vibrant tapestry of a healthy dreamscape. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a fantastical adventure held within a dream wisp, Lyra reached a towering obsidian archway, the Devourer's gateway. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stolen creativity and stifled imagination, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Lyra, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Dreams weren't just landscapes, they were journeys of self-discovery, reflections of our deepest desires, and the boundless potential of the human mind. Taking a deep breath, Lyra began to map. With practiced hands, she used the dream wisps and her enchanted compass to recreate the village's forgotten dream pathways. She sketched fantastical landscapes, charted uncharted territories of imagination, and wove personal stories into the very fabric of the dreamscapes. As she mapped, the desolate plains bloomed with possibility. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of creativity, faltered. The stolen pathways, awakened by Lyra's maps, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. She spoke stories of the importance of questioning the ordinary, the beauty of exploring the uncharted, and the boundless potential that resided within each dreamer. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen imagination in a dazzling display of light and swirling possibilities. The desolate plains morphed into vibrant dream territories, the wreckage of forgotten dreamscapes reformed, and the once stagnant dreamscapes, once again, pulsed with the boundless potential of a truly uncharted sea of slumber. Lyra,
A young woman named Amari. Unlike other scholars who meticulously transcribed texts and meticulously categorized scrolls, Amari dreamt of words. She yearned to understand the power hidden within language, the intricate tapestry woven from syllables, and the way words could build bridges or ignite conflict. Her mentor was Elias, a wizened old librarian with eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 tales and hands that danced across ancient manuscripts with practiced ease. He wasn't just a librarian. He was the word weaver, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between language and understanding, fostering communication and empathy through the power of words. One day, a chilling silence descended upon the once bustling library. The lively debates, the rhythmic rustling of turning pages, and the passionate discussions, the vibrant symphony of language, all fell silent. The ancient texts, repositories of knowledge and understanding, began to crumble, their words dissolving into indecipherable fragments. Elias, his face etched with worry, explained a chilling prophecy. The devourer of meaning, a mythical entity fueled by misunderstanding and prejudice, had awakened. It devoured the nuances of language, leaving behind a desolate library devoid of communication and a community teetering on the brink of social division. Determined to restore the power of words and rebuild the bridge of understanding, Amari volunteered to venture into the labyrinth of lost meanings, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Elias's enchanted quill, imbued with the essence of forgotten conversations, and a satchel filled with shimmering feathers, each one capturing a fleeting moment of empathy, Amari embarked on her perilous journey. Her path led her through twisting corridors where echoes of forgotten arguments hung heavy in the stale air, and across barren chambers where statues of once celebrated writers stood mute and expressionless. She encountered creatures born from misunderstanding, their forms twisted parodies of communication, and navigated through a desolate labyrinth devoid of the vibrant tapestry of clear and concise language. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a heartfelt conversation held within a feather, Amari reached a towering obsidian obelisk, the Devourer's heart. The creature, a grotesque collage of stolen meanings and distorted expressions, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Amari, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Words weren't just empty sounds. They were bridges of understanding, tools for empathy, and the foundation of a harmonious society. Taking a deep breath, Amari began to weave. With a flourish of her enchanted quill, she breathed life back into the forgotten conversations captured within the feathers. She wove stories of acceptance, dialogues that fostered empathy, and passionate debates that explored diverse viewpoints. As she wove, the desolate chambers pulsed with the forgotten power of language. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of meaning, faltered. The stolen nuances, awakened by Amari's words, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. She spoke of the beauty of clear communication, the importance of active listening, and the power of words to build bridges across cultures and experiences. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen meanings in a dazzling display of light and swirling understanding. The barren chambers bloomed with bustling dialogues. The statues of writers regained their expressive features, and the once silent library, once again, hummed with the vibrant symphony of clear and concise communication. Amari emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the library's power of language restored. Elias, his eyes brimming with pride, declared Amari the next word weaver. Together, they continued to nurture the library's vast collection, ensuring the power of words remained potent. Amari, forever grateful for the ability to connect through language, became a bridge between cultures and experiences, reminding everyone that even the simplest words, spoken with empathy and understanding, held the power to build a world where everyone could be heard. The painter of emotions in the faded canvas. In a bustling art colony nestled between rolling hills and vibrant fields of wildflowers, where emotions danced on canvases like swirling brushstrokes and laughter echoed through sun-drenched studios, lived a curious young boy named Finn. Unlike other artists who meticulously captured landscapes and sculpted realistic figures, Finn dreamt of emotions. He yearned to understand the language of color, the stories woven into brushstrokes, and the raw power of emotions that resonated from a well-crafted piece. His mentor was Alara, an old woman with eyes that sparkled with the vibrancy of 1,000 emotions and hands that coaxed feelings onto the canvas with effortless grace. She wasn't just a painter. She was the painter of emotions, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between artistic expression and emotional resonance, fostering empathy and connection through the power of art. One day, a chilling emptiness descended upon the once vibrant art colony. The canvases, usually bursting with emotions, the fiery passion of a dancer, the serene tranquility of a mountain landscape, the heart-wrenching sorrow of a lone figure, all became faded and monotonous. The artists, their creative spark seemingly extinguished, churned out dull, emotionless works. Alara, her brow furrowed with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of passion, a mythical entity fueled by apathy and indifference, had awakened. It devoured the emotional essence from works of art, leaving behind desolate canvases and a community teetering on the brink of emotional numbness. Determined to reignite the emotional core of art and restore its power to connect, Finn volunteered to venture into the chasm of colorless dreams, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Alara's enchanted brush, imbued with the essence of forgotten emotions, and a pouch filled with shimmering pigments, each one capturing a faint echo of a powerful feeling, Finn embarked on his perilous journey. His path led him through twisting tunnels where echoes of forgotten laughter and passionate debates hung heavy in the stale air, and across barren galleries littered with the remnants of once vibrant paintings. He encountered creatures born from apathy, their forms dull and emotionless, and navigated through a desolate landscape devoid of the evocative power of art. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a triumphant roar captured within a fiery red pigment, Finn reached a towering obsidian easel, the Devourer's heart. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stolen emotions and stifled artistic expression, loomed before him. Fear threatened to consume Finn, but then he remembered Alara's teachings. Emotions weren't just fleeting feelings. They were the language of art, the bridge between artist and viewer, and the raw power that resonated through every brushstroke. Taking a deep breath, Finn began to paint. With a passionate hand, he used the pigments and his enchanted brush to recreate the emotional essence of art. He painted a dancer lost in the fiery passion of the moment, a mountain landscape imbued with serene tranquility, and a lone figure emerging from the darkness, his face etched with heart-wrenching sorrow but a flicker of hope in his eyes. As he painted, the desolate galleries pulsed with the forgotten emotions of art. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of emotional resonance, faltered. The stolen feelings, awakened by Finn's paintings, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. He spoke stories of the transformative power of art, the importance of embracing vulnerability, and the beauty of emotions that connected people on a deeper level. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen emotions in a dazzling display of light and swirling color. The desolate galleries bloomed with vibrant masterpieces, the remnants of art transformed into powerful expressions, and the once emotionless canvases, once again, pulsed with the raw power of human emotions. Finn emerged from the chasm a hero, the art colony's creative spirit reignited. Alara, her eyes brimming with pride, declared Finn the next painter of emotions. Together, they continued to nurture the artistic spirit of the colony, ensuring art remained a powerful emotional language. Finn, forever grateful for the ability to evoke emotions through art, became a bridge between hearts, reminding everyone that a single brushstroke, infused with passion and truth, held the power to move mountains, mend broken spirits, and connect humanity through a shared tapestry of emotions.
The weaver of time and the fragmented past. In a hidden valley veiled by shimmering mist, where time flowed like a gentle river and whispers of forgotten memories echoed,
stunned by the resurgence of memories, faltered. The stolen experiences, awakened by Finn's mapping, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. He spoke of the importance of embracing both joyful and sorrowful experiences, the lessons learned from every journey, and the way memories shape our path towards the future. With a deafening roar, the devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen memories in a dazzling display of light and swirling emotional energy. The barren landscapes bloomed with vibrant maps, their details restored. The patrons of the library, once again, traced their personal journeys with fingers trembling with rediscovery. Finn emerged from the labyrinth a hero, the library's memories restored to their rightful place. Alara, her eyes brimming with pride, declared Finn the next cartographer of memories. Together, they continued to curate the library's vast collection of memories, ensuring that the past was never forgotten. Finn, forever grateful for the power of remembrance, became a guide on the journeys of others, reminding everyone that a single memory, etched with honesty and reflection, held the potential to illuminate the path towards a meaningful life.
The wordsmith of creation and the silent codex. In a bustling marketplace where languages swirled like vibrant fabrics and ideas sparked like flint against steel, lived a curious young woman named Omori. Unlike other artisans who meticulously crafted beautiful objects and bartered for their wares, Omori dreamt of words. She yearned to understand the power hidden within language, the worlds built from sentences, and the way words could spark imagination and shape reality. Her mentor was Elias, a wizened old scholar with eyes that held the stories of 1,000 creations and a voice that resonated with the weight of ages. He wasn't just a scholar, he was the wordsmith of creation, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between language and reality, fostering innovation and progress through the power of the written word. One day, a chilling sterility descended upon the once vibrant marketplace. The lively debates, the passionate storytelling around crackling fires, and the bustling exchange of ideas, the very lifeblood of the marketplace, all fell silent. The artisans, their faces etched with despair, stared at blank canvases and chipped at unyielding stone, their creative spark seemingly extinguished. Elias, his brow furrowed with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of imagination, a mythical entity fueled by apathy and whispered possibilities, hung heavy in the stale air and across barren chambers where statues of once celebrated inventors stood frozen mid-thought. She encountered creatures born from cynicism, their forms dull and lifeless, and navigated through a desolate landscape devoid of the vibrant tapestry of creative expression. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a revolutionary blueprint held within a shimmering glyph, Omori reached a towering obsidian lectern, the Devourer's Heart. The creature, a grotesque collage of stolen ideas and fractured words, loomed before her. Fear threatened to consume Omori, but then she remembered Elias's teachings. Words weren't just sounds or symbols, they were the sparks that ignited creation, the blueprints for a better future, and the foundation of progress. Taking a deep breath, Omori began to write. With a passionate hand, she used the glyphs and her enchanted quill to breathe life back into the forgotten creations. She penned a symphony that defied the laws of physics, sketched a flying machine that defied gravity, and wrote a poem that resonated with the deepest human emotions. As she wrote, the desolate chambers pulsed with the forgotten echoes of revolutionary ideas. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of creativity, faltered. The stolen ideas, awakened by Omori's writing, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. She spoke of the limitless potential of the human mind, the power of words to break boundaries, and the beauty of imagination that could shape a brighter future. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen ideas in a dazzling display of light and swirling textual energy. The barren chambers bloomed with workshops buzzing with newfound inspiration, the statues of inventors came alive, their tools glinting with renewed purpose, and the artisans of the marketplace, once again, wielded their crafts with the passion of creators. Omori emerged from the chasm a hero, the marketplace's vibrant spirit of creation restored. Elias, his eyes brimming with pride, declared Omori the next wordsmith of creation. Together, they continued to curate the vast library of knowledge, ensuring that the power of words never dwindled. Omori, forever grateful for the boundless potential of language, became a bridge between ideas, reminding everyone that a single word, written with conviction and imagination, held the power to ignite the spark of creation and build a world brimming with endless possibilities. The architect of nature and the clockwork jungle. In a world encased in a colossal glass dome, where artificial sunlight bathed meticulously engineered gardens and towering chrome skyscrapers pierced the recycled air, lived a curious young boy named Finn. Unlike other architects who meticulously designed energy-efficient buildings and optimized urban landscapes, Finn dreamt of nature. He yearned to understand the delicate balance between technology and the environment, the harmonious coexistence between man and machine, and the way nature's untamed spirit could revitalize a sterile world. His mentor was Alara, a woman with eyes that held the wisdom of forgotten forests and hands that coaxed life from recycled materials with practiced ease. She wasn't just an architect, she was the architect of nature, a guardian who ensured the delicate balance between the artificial and the organic, fostering a connection with the natural world even within the confines of their domed existence. One day, A chilling sterility descended upon the once vibrant cityscape. The meticulously maintained gardens, usually bursting with vibrant flora grown under artificial conditions, became stagnant and lifeless. The parks, once havens for carefully curated biodomes teeming with exotic plants, stood silent and devoid of the whispers of the wind through leaves. The city had become a sterile marvel of technology, devoid of the life-giving essence of nature. Ilara, her brow furrowed with worry, explained a chilling legend. The devourer of balance, a mythical entity fueled by industrial greed and ecological ignorance, had awakened. It devoured the essence of nature from the city, leaving behind a desolate landscape and a community teetering on the brink of losing their connection to the natural world, even in its artificial form. Determined to restore the city's connection with nature and create a harmonious balance between technology and the environment, Finn volunteered to venture into the blighted gearworks, the Devourer's domain. Armed with Ilara's enchanted trowel, imbued with the power of forgotten ecosystems, and a satchel filled with shimmering seed pods, each one capturing a faint echo of a thriving biosphere, Finn embarked on his perilous journey. His path led him through twisting tunnels of recycled metal where echoes of forgotten birdsong and rustling leaves hung heavy in the stale air, and across barren landscapes littered with the rusted hulks of machines that once mimicked nature's processes. He encountered creatures born from technological arrogance, their forms twisted parodies of the natural world, and navigated through a desolate landscape devoid of the harmonious connection between man and machine. Finally, guided by the faint echo of a babbling brook held within a vibrant seed pod, Finn reached a towering obsidian control panel, the Devourer's heart. The creature, a grotesque amalgamation of stolen life force and discarded technology, loomed before him. Fear threatened to consume Finn, but then he remembered Ilara's teachings. Nature wasn't just a collection of plants and animals, it was a complex web of life, a source of inspiration for innovation, and a partner in progress. Taking a deep breath, Finn began to build. With a practiced hand, he used the seed pods and his enchanted trowel to integrate nature into the city's infrastructure. He designed rooftop gardens that filtered recycled air, built vertical biodomes that climbed the chrome skyscrapers, and created self-sustaining water systems that mimicked natural water cycles. As he built, the desolate landscapes pulsed with the forgotten potential of coexistence. The Devourer, momentarily stunned by the resurgence of nature's influence, faltered. The stolen life force, awakened by Finn's creations, began to flicker faintly within its dark form. He spoke of the importance of sustainable practices, the potential of technology to nurture the environment, and the beauty of a world where machines and nature thrived in harmony. With a deafening roar, the Devourer erupted, spewing forth the stolen life force in a dazzling display of light and swirling bioluminescent energy. The barren landscapes bloomed with vibrant ecosystems integrated within the city's infrastructure, the rusted machines repurposed to support life, and the once sterile city, once again, hummed with the harmonious balance between technology and nature. Finn emerged from the blighted gearworks a hero, the city's connection with nature restored. Ilara, her eyes brimming with pride, declared Finn the next architect of nature. Together, they continued to design sustainable urban landscapes, ensuring a future where humanity and nature coexisted in a thriving, technologically advanced world. Finn, forever grateful for the delicate balance between the artificial and the organic, became a bridge between the two, reminding everyone that even a single seed pod, planted with care and ingenuity, held the potential to transform a sterile world into a flourishing testament to human and natural innovation.